Hello and welcome to Two of Us Gaming channel. Today we're going to do No Town Challenge again, but with Assassin. The Amazon was successful and now it's time for another character. How are we going to play? The rules are simple. You just cannot go back to town unless necessary to continue through the game. So what's the strategy for this challenge? It would be quite clear, I think. I'm gonna going to play with Lightning Sentry because this is the most powerful skill, and with Shadow Master. Uh, it would be easy probably to get Ancient Splash, Lore, maybe Spirit if we get lucky. And with Immunes to Lightning we'll get with Death Sentry and Shadow. So good luck with it. Let's begin. Let's begin our quest with finding Tome of Identify, because it really helps you through this challenge. The first bookshelf we weren't lucky. The third one is here. Again, wrong tome. So here we should be successful. But we were not. It wasn't nice, so I have to take all the scrolls by myself. Oh, this is a very nice drop. Very nice drop. Arctic's Binding and nothing from Endariel. In the second act we got some struggles in Ancient Tunnels because we're playing on player 8 to get so much like a higher level. Oh, I almost decided to throw away the Arctic Binding, but it's possible to upgrade it. This was nice. This is very nice. Gloves, and because I'm going melee until I have Lightning Sentry, this is also useful for me. I think oh, Roll Rune, nice drop. I think I'm 24 25 before Duriel, so I will use the Lightning Sentry against him, and it is no problem to beat him, honestly. What he will drop? Oh no, I don't need a claws. Another Roll Rune here in Act 3, and some amulet. Let's see what it is. Oh, it's very, very nice. Very powerful for No Town Challenge because replenish life is very useful. I have already 16 now for normal, so I'll be very safe, I think. I won't have any problem with health. Another, it was Tal Rune, so I'm getting closer to Ancient Splash. No drop, no good drop from Mephisto. Very useful amulet for Act 4 against Diablo, and later my first rare amulet, nothing. And some jewel, which was useless. And a soul rune, yeah, so I'm getting very near lore. Diablo, of course, wasn't a match. Nothing from him, just 4 items, it's not a problem. This is nice also. I decided to put there a perfect skull, and later I decided to upgrade it with sapphires because I need more mana. Bale was okay, and he had something for me. 3 useful items. The plated belt was bad. The circlet was very nice, but it was for Amazon, so a little bit too late. And I was surprised how good the Jade Tando is, because I'm now with it, I'm immune to poison, and I cannot be frozen. But in early Nightmare, there was something even better if it has 4, and it has 4 sockets, so the Spirit is on the way. Saigon shields, okay, could be useful for some time, and this was a really nice drop. 2 resistance and indestructible, and in Black Marsh, I think with Amazon it was also in Black Marsh and Rune, and I decided to cube the Ort Rune, and now that's the Spirit, alright. The Rune drop from Countess, very poor. Another chance for Tome of Identify. Wasted again. No other opportunities. In Nightmare, very nice amulet and Shell Rune. Shell Rune helps me for Bulwark, but I decided to use it immediately for upgrading my belt, and 40 cold resist is very nice for Nightmare on Hell. on, and here's the Ort rune, so finally Lair is here. And maybe we're waiting for Ancient Splash. And Uriel was no deal, and he dropped Angelic Halos. Could be good because it has Replenish. You never know. Another Ort rune, so it's the time for Ancient Splash because I already got Ral, and now just add Tell, and it's here. So it's very useful shield, and then this happened, which was really unpleasant because I got stuck somewhere between the chests. It was in Lower Kurast, in the room with the super chests, and I was really a little bit confused and despairing what to do because I was forced to restart the game. So the challenge is technically invalid because of this, but I decided to ignore it. Because I'm not responsible for the bugs that Diablo or Blizzard didn't correct yet. So I decided to restart the game and just go through the jungle again without killing, because the No Town challenge is about no farming. Okay, nothing like this. So I decided just to go through, run through, avoid the monsters. I was unlucky, I didn't get any waypoints, so I really had to go through the forest. But with Mind Blast and Cloak of Shadows, which are important skills and very useful for Assassin or for this or for any kind of playing, they're very overpowered skills. So I decided to just go through. Sometimes it was very tough. I tried to not kill anybody, but Shadow did. I think it doesn't matter if he flares. The traps are not mine. I'm just using Cloak of Shadows and Mind Blast. And successfully went through. Yeah, the flare jungle, the density of the monsters is high, but I've reached the point where I got stuck. Of course I couldn't open the chest again because it would be cheating. But now I'm able to go further. This was some kind nice amulet. Let's see what it is. Wow, of everlasting. Very nice. It will be very useful in hell, I think. Did Mephisto drop something? Wow, this is insane. It's Nightmare, and this is very good weapon. I love the slow target and crushing blow. Yeah. And another insane drop here. Let's see, what was it? It was Pull Rune. It's completely useless for me. And Diablo, of course, Nightmare, or even like the Egg Boss for Assassin is no challenge. In this challenge, they could be. As usual, no drop. The Act 5. On here, I accidentally pick up the Town Portal. I didn't intend to do it. And I was very happy about it because Maggot was immune to lightning even in Nightmare. It can happen, but this helped me a lot. So there was no problem now. And the Ancients were defeated, and same with Bale. Bale was defeated, and let's see what he has for us, because we are starting Hell, and the challenge really starts now, honestly. Oh, nothing. Oh yeah, let's go to Hell. Countess, very poor drop. Oh. Another opportunity to... No, it's not possible. So, no tome for me. And it was okay. Great drop. Heater. Yeah, I love it. What a trolling. But some... Wow. Another great axe. We already found a Minotaur, and this is... I think I've never ever found it in my Diablo career. Wow, Hellslayer. Very nice. Not Barbarian. Still waiting for Bulwark. I found the base, but no Yorun. I always go to Viper level first because I don't want to carry the stuff. Yeah, the 4 races was quite unpleasant. And here it is, the real hell, Maggot Lair. But the shadow is strong, but it will just take a lot of time. Here's another friend of who it is. Who is it? Show yourself. Oh, dead now. Okay. The shadow is very, very powerful, and but then this happened. It's probably because of the Mind Blast and the Inferno trap. And I thought this bug is already correct or repaired or fixed or whatever, but it just led to crash of the game, so I had to restart again. So another bug, another Blizzard bug, which invalids the run technically, but I don't care. I don't care really. I'll just go through the forest. It's not killing anyone. Go to the same place, except those who I had to kill in Maggot Lair. But I was just like, yeah, it took a lot of time, but now I was really afraid if I'm able to go through the Maggot Lair, because there's still possibility that Shadow will cast the Mind Blast and maybe the trap or something what triggers this bug. But I need her. I cannot go without her because there's so many immune monsters. And now look what happened. Even the map was erased. Like I haven't or haven't been there, but I was there, of course. So I was very surprised, because if it was like 5 minutes that I see that the game crashed, game that didn't remember that. But this is strange because I was there for a long time, really. So I had to go again, and you can see how strong is my Shadow Master. She can handle even into physical and lightning. This is the place where it happened. Yeah, the first floor was really bad.
First goal done.
But I was successful in the end. The second floor was terrible too. Scarabs, dead beetles, but you know, Shadow is Shadow. Very powerful. Another very nasty monster. But I was confident to finish the game because Assassin is really overpowered. I think it's the easiest character to play, for sure in hardcore, because I can play extremely safe. I just spend like 50 mana and I get 50 lightning hits. Very strong. So I now go back to town because it's the only time I can. And let's get to the palace and see what happened. Of course, this bug also exists, so Drognandi didn't give me the quest because probably I fulfilled that previous one in a previous game, so they didn't want me to let into the palace, so I had to restart the game again. But for now it doesn't matter at all because it doesn't affect the game at all. It's even possible to make a break here if necessary, because it's just like a town stop. Now it's okay to go forward. Nothing interesting happened in the second half of the second act, and of course the derail. So Act 3. Yes, I was really afraid of that, and you just seen the monsters there. Immune to lightnings, yeah, but Mind Blast and Cloak of Shadows, most valuable skills. The eye was mine, but I was forced to go through Great Marsh. And it was not just ordinary Great Marsh, yeah, the souls were there. So I had to be very, very careful. I played very slowly with Fade on all the time almost. And let Shadow do the work because I was just help with Mind Blast. Yeah, this was a very nasty pack of monsters, nasty pack of glooms. Sometimes I decided to just avoid them because there was an opportunity to do that safely. Yeah, with Mind Blast it was okay. The Flare Jungle was also terrible with the lightning immunes. Sometimes I had to just push through and find a flared engine soon. I was hoping.
Worst possible scenario.
Yeah, the curse is But at least the flares aren't as aggressive. You can just pass. Oh, yeah, the flare engine was also bad, but now I got to Travinkle. I decided to make some room for fighting those consoles. Yeah, that Shadow is very powerful. She has very good resistance. And I tried to kill somebody, but probably happened. I pick up the flail, but I didn't have time to cube it, so I have to retreat again. And this was nasty, and I lost my burst of speed of fate. Oh, and I did terrible mistake. But with Mind Blast I managed to retreat. Oh, I was lucky here. I made a big mistake. I retreated. I fall back and made a Kalim's will, and now I try to go in again. So yeah, it was nasty. This level is nasty because they're all immune to lightning, zealots, and at least 2/3 of the councils are immune to lightning too. I decided to smash the compelling orb. I lost the Jade Tando here because I dropped it and I didn't manage to pick it up again. So I'm not immune to poison almost, and I can't be frozen now. I was hesitating to go in for a while, but I made it. The Bram was terrible. I avoided him successfully, and Viand wasn't much more kind to me. Very strong. So I had to clear that. I want it. But another man came to the party. He will. Hey, here he is. The party starts now. Wyand, one boss, and Mephisto himself. And yeah, he followed him all the time, so it was terrible, terrible fight. But when I finally split them up, I had Mephisto alone, and he was almost dead. And my shadow is dead also, and probably summon his little helper. Where he is. Yeah, I summoned mine too, but Wyand was here again, and guess what he did? Yeah, he healed him. And not just once, he healed him twice, of course, because it's a council, high council, member of the high council probably. So I decided to clear this room and lure Mephisto into it, and it happened. I had some problems with mana pots probably, but you know, the lightning center isn't as mana hungry, so it's good. Nothing from Mephisto, but it doesn't matter. I'm glad. Oh, here's a spirit, some armor, lore, some resist amulet, kite shield, and other things. And still waiting for a bulwark, but no Yorun, of course. I tried to just pass all the monsters, but when I was like terrified by the conviction and curse combo, so I decided to kill one by one. Oh, so whoa. No, I cannot go there. I cannot go there. I would be disqualified if I did. But it was just like a routine. And now the moment of truth. Flesh spawner, good start. Isual, even better start. But we need two more different type of monsters to avoid the souls. And here we are. Yeah, great. Corpulents and Doomcasters. So I'm safe. I'm safe in Plains of Despair, but I'm not safe here. This is terrible. Abyss Knights and Stranglers. Wow, this is very, very brave, but maybe foolish. Yeah, I'm probably that. I misread the tile. I thought it's I can go through, but the bridge was a trap, and I was stuck here. At least my Mind Blast helped me a lot, and somehow I managed to go through. I pushed those two and decided to one by one everybody. So it took like 1 hour maybe. You can check it on my stream if you're interested, but probably not. It's boring. Yeah, Seas were okay. Yeah, Grand Vizier I had to fight one by one here. He decided to teleport away, So it wasn't nice. Infector was quite okay. Yeah, it took a
Kept the target. Nice.
yeah, Shadow did a good job there, and Infector wasn't such a big deal, even though the Venom Lords are quite powerful. But they all went dead, and Diablo is of course easy task. And oh, Griefs, let's see what does. Oh, nothing. Happens. The Act 5 was quite nice because there are almost all no immunes. Wow, Mr. Ibeck, this is a little bit too late.
That is something.
It should be normal. This is the first time I have immune to lightnings, or some immune to lightnings which are difficult to avoid. I cannot just avoid all in the caves. So this is Ancient's Way already. But if I have Dead Sentry and Shadow and Mind Blast, so it's okay. I decided to pick 3 Town Portals for the Ancients. Still no Bulwark. Oh, let's see the view. Here I am, dear Ancients. Let's see how it used to look. I took the Everlasting Amulet, and let's go for the first time. Let's see if we are lucky, and we were lucky because Korlik was immune to lightning, so the fight was okay. Korlik down. Talik is down soon. And then the funny part, of course. Yeah, the Talik is also down. I almost get hit by the Colin. Chinted. And then the funny part, yeah, here it is. It's Shadow. Wow. It took a lot of time. Look at the wind, look at the mist. Look at my life, look at my mana. Look at the attack speed of the Shadow. Yeah, it was long time before she get the final blow. So it's just time for coffee. It was time for coffee for me. And we're almost done, so get the final blow. Come on, Shadow, you're the most valuable player, of course. Come on, let's do it. Let's see the meteor. Yeah, here it is. Here it is, and he's dead. Nice. Yeah, the Wallstone Keeper, only the first floor was tricky because of those zealots who are immune to lightning. And now the moment of truth. Do we have souls or not? Yeah, Dark Lords. Nice, nice. It's possible to beat them. Pit Lords. Good. We have one more. We need one more type of monster. Different than a Black Soul. Yes, Vipers. They're not Pit Vipers, they're Serpent Magi. It doesn't matter. Okay, here we are. Achmel could be problematic, but he wasn't. Same with Bartik Ventor, and Lister is here. Yeah, he was killing Shadow, but look at their health. They're almost down. So they were dead very quickly, and Bale is here. He shouldn't be such a big problem, even if it's no town challenge. He's probably the most terrible opponent. But I can strike behind the corner, so I was just setting traps and like wandering around, trying to not get hit. Yes, I was fighting the clone also sometimes because I didn't know which one is who. But it doesn't matter because like just to kill the clone, he just don't bother me then. But I had no, I wasn't struggling with them, so I decided to attack both. Well, of course, the traps decided where they're gonna shoot, but if they're in a row, I can hit both, like here and there. Dead. So it's done. Let's wait for Necro next time. See you. Thank you.